and you can tell us all about it. Or send an email. If you'd like to send an email, you send it to thefortress@johnlaws.com.au. Got it? thefortress@johnlaws.com.au. It seems to me that there is considerable public unrest after it was revealed today that the independent MP, Peter Slipper, has been nominated to be part of the prestigious, and it is prestigious, the Parliamentary Foreign Affairs Committee. For that to happen, high-profile Kevin Rudd's supporter, Labour MP Robert McClelland, has got to stand aside. Now, I don't know Robert McClelland terribly well. I've met him. I knew his father very, very well, and his father was a terrific man. And now this bloke is a long-serving and loyal Labour MP. He's got to stand aside so that this sort of slipper can take his place. You know, it's another case of Labour shooting itself in the foot. I'm not sure, but one person who knows about this is the person who's responsible for nominating Peter Slipper to the position as Chief Government Whip, Joel Fitzgibbon. I'm pleased to say we have Joel Fitzgibbon on the line. Good morning, and thank you very much for your time, Joel Fitzgibbon.
That's a pleasure, John.
Okay, does Peter Slipper have some dirt on the Labour Party or something?
Well, it's a silly story this morning from my perspective, and can I say Robert McClelland, like his old man, is a fantastic bloke and a very competent Member of Parliament. I asked Robert earlier in this week to serve on the Privileges Committee.
Yeah.
Why? Because Annabelle became the Speaker. She had served on the committee. We needed a new member, and Robert McClelland is an outstanding lawyer. And given his legal background, I thought it was a good idea to ask him to come and give us a hand on that committee. And then I learned that Peter Slipper was looking for an opportunity to serve. Now, because he was Speaker, he didn't have any committees. Every Member of Parliament should be on at least one committee. Many are on up to 7 committees. He expressed an interest in foreign affairs. Robert was on foreign affairs, and I'd loaded him with this additional responsibility of privileges, and it's busy. And I said, mate, there's an opportunity to get off foreign if you want, to reduce your workload. Because I know a guy who would like to take your place. So it wasn't a matter of Robert standing aside for Slipper. Robert had already taken privileges. And I think it's a healthy thing to keep Peter busy in committee work.
Why?
Well, because every Member of Parliament, I would be dragging my members into my office if they weren't serving on at least one committee. Having said that, I don't know anyone that only serves on one committee. Some of them serve on up to 7, as I said. Slipper should be on a committee. He's been on the Foreign Affairs Committee in the past. I know he's got a strong issue in foreign relations matters, and I thought it was a pretty good fit for him.
Yeah, but tell me this, aren't you and other people like you a bit ashamed of the performance of this fellow Peter Slipper? I mean, most Australians consider him no better than a grub.
Well, Peter Slipper is a Member of Parliament. It's the busiest Parliament in history, the Federation, because of the...
Yeah, but can we get to the point? I mean, the man has behaved in a way that most Australian men, decent men, and most Australian women consider to be absolutely, undeniably outrageous. And yet he gets this kind of job.
Well, you said, John, it's prestigious. I mean, I serve on the Foreign Affairs Committee, and I'm very pleased, to be honest, and I enjoy it, but I don't feel much prestige coming my way as a result. But yes, you're right. Most Australians would reflect on the recent Slipper stories, and they wouldn't like what they see, but he's not been found guilty of anything illegal. He's still in the Parliament, and while he's still in the Parliament, I'm going to keep him working.
Well, you've got a point there, one has to admit. But it becomes not only bizarre, but hypocritical that the government should now reward this goose, as most Australians see him, with another prestigious post, which brings more perks of office. Apparently, not too many more, but some more. Why is the government rewarding this fellow so lavishly? I mean, what's he got on the government, for God's sake?
Well, John, I don't see it as a reward. I see it as putting him to work. And they wrote this morning that it's likely to deliver for him an overseas trip. That is highly unlikely. The committee rarely travels overseas. In fact, I just had a quick check, maybe once every 2 years, and even then, with 34 members on the committee, up to 6 might get the opportunity to go. Highly unlikely he'll get to travel. It invites no additional remuneration, no extra perks whatsoever. It's just bloody hard work, to be frank with you, and as I said earlier, I'm very happy to put into work.
Yeah, well, all of that's fine in one way, but as I said, the decent men of Australia and the women of Australia are absolutely disgusted by those grossly offensive text messages relating to women's genitalia. I mean, the man is a grub.
Well, and I let at some point Australia pass judgment on Peter at an election, but again, while he's in the Parliament, I'll get him working, and the standing orders allow for independents to serve on the committee. I don't think, I need to check actually, I don't think we've got an independent serving at the moment, and I think it's a good thing to have broad representation on such a big committee. So, again, happy to put him to work.
Okay, but the fact remains he's been guilty, by his own admission I might say, he's been guilty of grossly sexist comment, and he is considered by the majority of decent men in Australia, and I would think all the women in Australia, of being nothing better than a grub. We simply don't. We deserve better than Peter Slipper.
Well, some people might want to put him in a corner and kick him to death.
I don't want to do that. I'm not suggesting that.
No, but I'm sorry, it's not literally, but whatever he's in the Parliament, I'll keep him working, and he's got a good contribution to make. He made a very good speech in the Parliament this week, actually, which was more enjoyed on my side of the Parliament than on Tony Abbott's side, of course, but he's got a contribution to make. Whatever he's here, he's entitled under the Constitution to make a contribution, and again, I'm happy for him to serve on the committee and to keep him working.
Yeah, could I ask you this? Would you be happy with the fellow if he talked about your wife in that vein, or your mother?
No, of course not, John, but I've got to separate my professional responsibilities from my personal feelings.
I don't think you should.
No, I think that while he's a bona fide member of the Parliament, and of course he is until the people decide otherwise, he should be working hard in the Parliament like all of us have to do.
Yeah. Grossly sexist conduct is a pretty unpleasant offence. It really is.
I'm not going to challenge that, John.
Okay. I appreciate your time, Joel. Thank you very much for giving it to us.
Anytime. Thanks, John.
And I hope you have a nice weekend.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.